Tesco plc is a British multinational grocery and general merchandise retailer headquartered in Welwyn Garden City, Hertfordshire, England, United Kingdom. It is the third largest retailer in the world measured by profits and second largest retailer in the world measured by revenues. It has stores in 12 countries across Asia and Europe and is the grocery market leader in the UK, Ireland, Hungary, Malaysia, and Thailand. Tesco was founded in 1919 by Jack Cohen as a group of market stalls. The Tesco name first appeared in 1924, after Cohen purchased a shipment of tea from T.E. Stockwell and combined those initials with the first two letters of his surname, and the first Tesco store opened in 1931 in Burnt Oak, Barnet. His business expanded rapidly, and by 1939 he had over 100 Tesco stores across the country. Originally a UK grocery retailer, Tesco has diversified geographically since the early 1990s and into areas such as the retailing of books, clothing, electronics, furniture, toys, petrol and software, financial services, telecoms and internet services. The 1990s saw Tesco reposition itself. It moved from being a down-market high-volume, a low-cost retailer, to one which appeals across many social groups, by offering products ranging from its Tesco value items to its Tesco Finest range. This broadening of its appeal was successful, and saw the chain grow from 500 stores in the mid-1990s to 2,500 stores 15 years later. Tesco is listed on the London Stock Exchange and is a constituent of the FTSE 100 index. It had a market capitalisation of approximately £18.1 billion as of the 22nd of April 2015, the 28th largest of any company with a primary listing on the London Stock Exchange. History. Origins. Jack Cohen, the son of Jewish migrants from Poland, founded Tesco in 1919 when he began to sell war surplus groceries from a stall at Well Street Market, Hackney, in the East End of London. The Tesco brand first appeared in 1924. The name came about after Jack Cohen bought a shipment of tea from Thomas Edward Stockwell. He made new labels using the first three letters of the supplier's name, and the first two letters of his surname, forming the word Tesco. After experimenting with his first permanent indoor market stall at Tooting in November 1930, Jack Cohen opened the first Tesco store in September 1931 at 54 Watling Street, Burnt Oak, Edgware, Middlesex. Tesco was floated on the London Stock Exchange in 1947 as Tesco Stores Limited. The first self-service store opened in St Albans in 1956, and the first supermarket in Malden in 1956. In 1961 Tesco Leicester made an appearance in the Guinness Book of Records as the largest store in Europe. Expansion during the 1950s and the 1960s. Tesco grew organically, and also through acquisitions, until it owned more than 800 stores. The company purchased 70 Williamson's stores, 200 Harrow stores outlets, 212 Irwin stores, 97 Charles Phillips stores and the Victor value chain. Jack Cohen's business motto was, "Pile it high and sell it cheap," to which he added an internal motto of YCDBSOY, which he used to motivate his sales force. In May 1987, Tesco completed its hostile takeover of the Hillards chain of 40 supermarkets in the north of England for £220 million. In 1994, the company took over the supermarket chain William Lowe after fighting off Sainsbury's for control of the Dundee-based firm, which operated 57 stores. This paved the way for Tesco to expand its presence in Scotland, in which its presence was weaker than in England. Tesco introduced a loyalty card, branded Club Card, in 1995, and later an internet shopping service. In 1996, the typeface of the logo was changed to the current version with stripe reflections underneath, whilst the corporate font used for store signage was changed from the familiar typewriter font that had been used since the 1970s. Overseas operations were introduced the same year. Terry Leahy assumed the role of chief executive on the 21st of February 1997, the appointment having been announced on the 21st of November 1995. On the 21st of March 1997, Tesco announced the purchase of the retail arm of Associated British Foods, which consisted of the Quinsworth, Stewart's and Crazy Prices chains in the Ireland and Northern Ireland, and associated businesses for £640 million. The deal was approved by the European Commission on 6 May 1997. The company was the subject of a letter bomb campaign lasting 5 months from August 2000 to February 2001 as Obama, calling himself Sally, sent letter bombs to Tesco customers and demanded club cards modified to withdraw money from cash machines. Diversification. In July 2001, Tesco became involved in internet grocery retailing in the USA when it obtained a 35% stake in GroceryWorks. In 2002, Tesco purchased 13 hit hypermarkets in Poland. It also made a major move into the UK convenience store market with its purchase of T&Am's stores, owner of 870 convenience stores in the one-stop Dillons and Day and Amp night chains in the UK. In June 2003, Tesco purchased the C2 network in Japan. It also acquired a majority stake in Turkish supermarket chain Keeper. In January 2004, Tesco acquired Administore, owner of 45 Cullens, Europa, and Hearts convenience stores in and around London. In Thailand, Tesco Lota was a joint venture of the Charoen Pokphand Group and Tesco, but facing criticism over the growth of hypermarkets, CP Group sold its Tesco Lotus shares in 2003. In late 2005, Tesco acquired the 21 remaining Safeway BP stores after Morrisons dissolved the Safeway BP partnership. In mid-2006, Tesco purchased an 80% stake in Casino's Leader Price supermarkets in Poland, which were then rebranded as small Tesco stores. On the 9th of February 2006, Tesco announced that it planned to move into the United States by opening a chain of small-format grocery stores in the western states in 2007, named Fresh and Amp Easy. In 2010, Tesco started funding a small film studio intended to produce Tesco-exclusive direct-to-films. The first film was released on 6 September called Paris Connections, based on a popular novel by Jackie Collins. Restructuring. Tesco confirmed in April 2013 that it was pulling out of the US market, at a reported cost of £1.2 billion. In September 2013, Tesco announced they would sell the business to Ronald Burkle's UK Companies for an undisclosed amount. In September 2013, Tesco launched its first tablet computer, a 7-inch model called Huddle. Tesco purchased the restaurant and cafe chain Giraffe in 2013 for £48.6 million. In 2014, it began to open restaurants within some of its stores. The company set up Tesco Family Dining Limited in 2014 as part of a new department called New Food Experience, including core cafes, Giraffe, Decks and Euphoria bakeries. That year, Tesco reached an agreement to take the in-store cafes run by Compass Group and Elia back under its own control, so as to improve its dining offering. On the 1st of September 2014, Dave Lewis took over as CEO. In January 2015, Lewis announced plans to close the company's head office in Cheshunt and 43 loss-making stores in the near future, and the cancellation of 49 new large supermarket developments. The store closures were expected to mean 2,000 staff are made redundant, while a further £250 million of cost-cutting measures are planned. Tesco also confirmed the sale of its Blink Box on-demand video service and its fixed-line and broadband business to TalkTalk. Tesco sold the Blink Box music streaming service to Govera on the 26th of January 2015, and confirmed it would close its Blink Box book service by the end of February 2015. In April 2016, Tesco confirmed the sale of 8.6% of its holding in Lazada Group, leaving it with an 8.3% stake. It was also reported to be seeking to sell Dobby's Garden Centres, Giraffe Restaurants and Harris Plus Hool to concentrate on its main supermarket business. UK operations. Tesco Stores Limited is the subsidiary of Tesco plc in the United Kingdom. Tesco's UK operation is divided into 6 formats, differentiated by size and the range of products sold. As of 2015, Tesco's UK store portfolio was as follows. Tesco Superstores. Tesco Superstores are standard large supermarkets, stocking groceries and a much smaller range of non-food goods than extra stores. The stores have always been branded as Tesco, but a new store in Liverpool was the first to use the format brand Tesco Superstore above the door. Tesco Metro. Tesco Metro stores are sized between Tesco Superstores and Tesco Express stores, with stores averaging 1,000 square meters. They are mainly located in city centres beside train stations, the inner city and on the high streets of towns. Tesco Express stores are neighbourhood convenience stores averaging 200 square meters, stocking mainly food with an emphasis on higher margin products such as sweets, crisps, chocolate, biscuits, fizzy drinks and processed food alongside everyday essentials. They are found in busy city centre districts, small shopping precincts in residential areas, small towns and villages, and on Esso petrol station forecourts. In 2010, it emerged that Tesco were operating express pricing, i.e., charging more in their express branches than in the regular branches. A spokesperson said that this was because of the difference in costs of running the smaller stores. Tesco Extra stores are larger, mainly out-of-town hypermarkets that stock nearly all of Tesco's product ranges, although some are in the heart of town centres and inner-city locations. The first Extra opened in 1997 in Pitsea. The largest store in England by floor space is Tesco Extra in Walkden, with 17,230 square metres of floor space. In common with other towns, such as Warrington, the recently opened St Helens store, which at 13,000 square metres is one of the biggest in England, was developed on the same site as the town's new rugby league stadium. One Stop, which includes some of the smallest stores, is the only Tesco store format in the UK that does not include the word Tesco in its name. The brand, along with the original stores, formed part of the T&S stores business, but, unlike many that were converted to Tesco Express, these kept their old name. Subsequently, other stores bought by Tesco have been converted to the One Stop brand. Some have Tesco Personal Finance branded cash machines. The business has attracted some controversy, as grocery prices in these shops, often situated in less well-off areas, can be higher than nearby Tesco branded stores. Highlighted in the Times the 22nd of March 2010, Britain's biggest supermarket supermarket uses its chain of 639 one-stop convenience stores, which many customers do not realize it owns, to charge up to 14% more for goods than it does in Tesco-branded stores. Tesco responded to the article stating it is a separate business within the Tesco Group, with its own supply chain and distribution network. One-stop stores offer a different range to express stores, and its operating costs are different. One-stop's price strategy is to match to its nearest competitor, cost cutter, and is frequently cheaper. Internet retailing in the United Kingdom. Tesco operates a home shopping service through the Tesco.com website. In May 1984, in Gateshead, England, the world's first recorded online home shopper, Mrs. Jane Snowball, purchased groceries from her local Tesco store in the world's first recorded online shopping transaction from the home. As of November 2006, Tesco was the only food retailer to make online shopping profitable. Tesco Club Card. Tesco launched its customer loyalty scheme, the Tesco Club Card, in 1995. It has been cited as a pivotal development in Tesco's progress towards becoming the UK's largest supermarket chain, and one that fundamentally changed the country's supermarket business. Tesco itself was cited in a Wall Street Journal article as using the intelligence from the Club Card to thwart Walmart's initiatives in the UK. Cardholders can collect one Club Card point for every £1 they spend in a Tesco store or at Tesco.com, and 1 point per £2 on fuel. Customers can also collect points by paying with a Tesco credit card, or by using Tesco Mobile, Tesco Home Phone, Tesco Broadband. Selected Tesco personal finance products are through Club Card partners, on an Avis. Each point equates to 1p in-store when redeemed, or up to 3 times the value when used with Club Card deals. Club Card points can also be converted to Avios and Virgin Atlantic frequent flyer miles. Cardholders receive points statements 4 times a year, with the points converted into money-off vouchers, as well as other offer coupons. These can be spent in-store, online, or on various Club Card deals. Petrol stations. Tesco first started selling petrol in 1974. Tesco sells 95, 97 and 99 RON petrol from forecourts at most superstore and extra locations. Tesco have recently diversified into biofuels, offering petrol bioethanol and diesel biodiesel blends instead of pure petrol and diesel at the petrol stations, and now offering greener G100% biodiesel at many stores in the southeast of the United Kingdom. In 1998, Tesco and Esso formed a business alliance that included several petrol filling stations on lease from Esso, with Tesco operating the attached stores under their express format. In turn, Esso operates the forecourts and sells the fuel via the Tesco store. As of 2013, there were 200 joint Tesco Express Esso sites in the UK. Subsidiaries. Tesco Bank in the United Kingdom. Tesco offers financial services through Tesco Bank, formerly a 50-50 joint venture with the Royal Bank of Scotland. Products on offer include credit cards, loans, mortgages, savings accounts, and several types of insurance, including car, home, life and travel. They are promoted by leaflets in Tesco's stores and through its website. The business made a profit of £130 million for the 52 weeks to the 24th of February 2007, of which Tesco's share was £66 million. This Its move towards the financial sector diversified the Tesco brand and provides opportunities for growth outside of the retailing sector. On the 28th of July 2008, Tesco announced that they would buy out the Royal Bank of Scotland's 50% stake in the company for £950 million. In October 2009, Tesco Personal Finance was rebranded as Tesco Bank. Telecoms. Tesco operates a mobile phone business across the United Kingdom, Ireland, Slovakia, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. It first launched in the UK in 2003 as a joint venture with O2 and operates as a mobile virtual network operator using the network of O2 with the exception of Hungary, where the network of Vodafone Hungary is used. As a virtual operator, Tesco Mobile does not own or operate its own network infrastructure. By January 2011, Tesco announced it had over 2.5 million UK mobile customers. Tesco also operated a home telephone and broadband business. Its broadband service launched in August 2004 to complement its existing internet service provider business, providing an ADSL-based service delivered via BT phone lines. In January 2015, Tesco sold its home telephone and broadband business, together with Blinkbox, to TalkTalk for around £5 million. Its customers are due to be transferred to TalkTalk during 2015. Tesco Tech Support. Tesco acquired a small IT support company called the PC Guys in 2007, and were able to launch Tesco Tech Support in December 2008. Teams of advisors were put into all Extra stores with the sole job role of answering technical questions on Tesco's range of electrical products. They also are responsible for advising customers on extended warranties, electrical returns, and a range of finance options. Through the customer service centre located in Cardiff in the United Kingdom, Tesco Tech Support provides UK and Ireland customers with technical support via telephony system on the electrical products sold in the stores. Former operations. Tesco Home Plus. In May 2005, Tesco announced to trial non-food only format near Manchester and Aberdeen, and the first store opened in October 2005. The stores offered all of Tesco's ranges except food in warehouse-style units in retail parks. Tesco introduced the format as only 20% of its customers had access to a Tesco Extra, and the company was restricted in how many of its superstores it could convert into Extras and how quickly it could do so. Large units for non-food retailing are much more readily available. The format was not Tesco's first non-food-only venture in the UK. Until the late 1990s, early 2000s, there were several non-food Tesco stores around the country, including Scarborough and Yate. Although not in a warehouse-style format, the stores were located on high streets and shopping centres. They stocked similar items to Home Plus stores. In both cases, this was because another part of the shopping centre had a Tesco superstore that stocked food items only. By 2014, the number of Home Plus stores in the United Kingdom had reached 12. The newest store opened in Chester in July 2009. In 2012, it was reported that Tesco was looking to close the business to focus on groceries. On the 28th of January 2015, Tesco confirmed it would close 6 Home Plus stores on the 15th of March 2015, and the remaining 6 stores closed on the 27th of June 2015. Dobbies Garden Centres. Dobbies is a chain of garden centres across Scotland, England and Northern Ireland. Tesco completed its acquisition of Dobbies in 2008, and the company continued to trade under its own brand, from its own head office in Melville, near Edinburgh. On the 17th of June 2016, Tesco sold the company on to a group of investors led by Midlothian Capital Partners and Hattington Capital for £217 million. Harris Plus Hool. In 2012, Tesco invested in a new coffee shop chain, named Harris Plus Hool after coffee-loving characters in Samuel Pepys' diary. Tesco took full ownership of the business from its founders Nick, Andrew and Laura Tolley in February 2016, and agreed in June 2016 to sell it to Caffè Nero. International operations. Tesco has expanded its operations outside the UK to 11 other countries in the world. The company pulled out of the USA in 2013, but continues to see growth elsewhere. Tesco's international expansion strategy has responded to the need to be sensitive to local expectations in other countries by entering into joint ventures with local partners, such Charon Poke Fund in Thailand to form Tesco Lotus, and by appointing a very high proportion of local personnel to management positions. It also makes small acquisitions as part of its strategy. For example, in its 2005-2006 financial year it made acquisitions in South Korea, one in Dubai, UAE, one in Poland and one in Japan. On the 7th of September 2015, Tesco sold its South Korean business, Home Plus, to MBK Partners and partnered with the Canadian pension fund and Temasek Holdings for the deal. Ireland. Tesco Ireland was formed by the Tesco plc 1997 takeover of the Irish retailing operations of Associated British Foods, namely Powers Supermarkets Limited and its subsidiaries, trading as Quinsworth and Crazy Prices.